We back. We back. What do we call it again? The Uncensored Philly Sports Podcast. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. Check us out. Sixers with another win. Another good win. Sixers beat the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets? Right? Yeah. Listen, I said this before, and I said that the best signing was Dwight Howard. I take that back.
Yeah.
The best signing is Seth Curry.
I told y'all that. Let me jump in because I said that.
Seth Curry is doing this thing out there, man.
I was arguing with, I think it was Ethan, one of y'all boys I was arguing with.
It was
Wayne.
I kept was arguing.
It wasn't me because I actually thought Seth was the best signing coming in too.
It might have been Wayne. Wayne would like to argue, so it might have been Wayne. One of y'all boys. Me. The point I was arguing, or it might have been, I think it was Tim.
It wasn't me. You just looking for
somebody. Because I kept saying it might have been Tim. Because I kept
Ethan just told you he was the one talking about that Dwight Howard was the best one, but you want to try to pick.
It was me
and Tim was arguing.
It might have been all three of y'all arguing against me. I think I was by myself on this.
I just argue with you being Joe about his brother.
No, because I said he had the highest 3-point percentage in the league last year. Remember, I kept making that point on the podcast. I forget who was. It was Tim. It was Tim. Tim Noah was him. That's why he got that look on his face, that little cheesy grin.
Go ahead.
He kept saying because he hate on Steph, so he wanted to hate on Seth vicariously. And I said, the boy had the highest 3-point percentage in the league. But why we hating on him? I said, that's a great pickup. Sure enough, it's coming to fruition. Told y'all, I got knowledge.
When shots is falling, it's contagious, man.
And it made Ben look real good too, didn't it?
It's lovely how Ben get these boys open shots and get them to hit these shots finally.
He don't get
them. The one thing we not going to have today is
how a team works.
He don't get them open shots. Let's stop that.
You out your mind.
This team is winning in spite of Ben.
You know what? I'm going to accept this nice team win, and I'm not even going to argue with y'all haters about any person on the squad.
Let's not get into that. He missed his first 3 layups.
He didn't miss his first 3. He only missed 2 shots.
I can't believe
his first 2 layups.
And then what he finished with? What did he finish with?
All dunks and putbacks.
What did he finish with? So what?
I don't care what he finished with.
See, this is what I'm saying. All right, see, now we gonna have to go. Now we gotta go here because this is what I specifically looked at certain stuff. You can say what you want, but when he drives to the basket and throw it out, the Bulls they jump in there every time he throw it out. Somebody open.
Listen,
because they kept collapsing.
Listen, he looked good tonight because they was hitting shots. All right, he don't do nothing to create to get nobody open. Really, No, he don't. But
yes, he do.
He's like I said, I'm gonna go by game basis tonight. Ben plays solid. I mean, like I said, he do what he do. I just can't imagine if we had a real point guard, how good we'd look.
He is a real point guard.
He is a real point
guard. Imagine if we had a real 2 guard. Then so if you replace Seth with a true point guard like Levine or Harden, then we'd be great. But see, we can make do with Seth because Ben's there to feed him. And get him
so wait a minute. If you replace Seth with any one of them dudes, that takes the ball almost completely out of Ben's hands.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not
Doc Rivers' offense is so fast.
That's more than true. Harden's gonna have the ball a whole lot more.
No, Harden just played with daggone Westbrook. So you telling me Westbrook?
No, look how bad Westbrook looked when they played together.
Did they make the playoffs? Y'all was the ones hyping up how far they made the playoffs and how it was just y'all just hyping up about how far they got the playoffs.
Hold on, let's stay with the Sixers because you kept saying Harden is a playoff choke, but we got to look at the teams that beat him. That's what we were saying. Let's stick with the Sixers here.
No, and someone else in here was saying he wasn't.
He got knocked out by better teams.
All right,
we didn't.
Hey, y'all, let's focus right now. We got to win against the Charlotte Hornets, 127-112.
Wait, ho. Boston wasn't better than the Sixers last year?
No,
y'all can jump on
with
that.
no Ben. They was better than the Sixers?
What about the first year? Should have beat him.
No, go ahead,
go
ahead.
First year when Ben had 1 point.
Oh, his first playoffs is his young boy year? Okay.
I don't care what it was. You're going to get 1 point. Tatum didn't have 1 point.
Okay. The MVP right now, leading the MVP league, I know it's early, but Embiid right now to me is like the front runner going in. This boy is balling. He's been balling all year long.
Toby balling. Let's not try to get away from the fact that Toby is really balling.
That's true.
The reason why we was able to win these games so convincingly was because Toby stepped up. I mean, the boys who's supposed to be stepping up is stepping up.
Say it right, because when he stink, Wayne, boy, Toby, do it now. Now y'all want to talk about him balling now.
About time, though.
Listen,
about time.
About time what? Do you see what he was coming into this game?
No,
he's
because
50% from 3.
No, what I'm saying, the last 3-4 games, he's been balling. We got to give him his props. But
they only played 5 games.
But you can't excuse the 82 that they played last year and the year before last.
This is this year. We're not talking about that.
But what I'm saying is, it was.
Okay. So wait, so ain't you giving B props about being MVP caliber this year?
No.
So we're talking about this year, right?
Let's go back to the issue at hand. Wayne Bortobi, and I'm hesitant to say Wayne Bortobi because you started backtracking on him.
You sure did.
I didn't. I said he needed to show me something. I did. I did.
You dropped him off at the orphanage, and now you want to pick him up like that's my favorite child.
Yeah.
No, dog.
Exactly.
I know. He still got to show me the playoffs though, y'all, because y'all was right with the point y'all made about him in the playoffs.
Wayne Bortobi, I still give it to you because you hung in there with him for a long time before you dropped him off at the orphanage. But Wayne Bortobi was balling the last couple games, and he has been the reason why we won so decisively. I think we still probably the one because B was playing well, and Steph stepped up big time.
Playing lights out. Not only I'm impressed. He's impressed me. I'm gonna tell you why.
Who's this?
He's not just a 3-point shooter.
Yeah,
that's why I say Seth or Steph.
No, you said Seth.
Seth.
I was just telling Tim who you was talking about.
He's impressing me because he's not just a 3-point shooter.
No, I
he's
agree.
Attacking the basket. He's showing me moves when he get in the lane. So Seth he's really impressing me, man. We got him for 2 more years too in contract. So
yeah, I agree. I'm impressed with Seth. I like the way he looked. The team in general. I mean, like I said, I'm looking at Ben on game by game basis. He's playing his part well. This part of facilitating and kind of driving and trying to be aggressive in spurts and kicking it out, he's doing him to the best of him, to what his game is. I still think that's going to be a mirage come the playoffs, but we'll see when they get there. But right now, game by game basis, he had I think, did he get the triple double? Or do you miss it by the
triple-double? 15, 11, and 10.
All right.
So one thing I was wondering, I kind of got to go. I hope they ask it in the press conference. Why didn't they put Ben on Rozier when Rozier was cooking? They kept him on ball.
He shot Ben lights out a couple times.
First of all, he was on Gordon Hayward. Then Hayward started cooking. Then to make Ben's stats look better, they put him on ball. So his
make his stats look better. Okay.
The ball was nice though. He's gonna be playing.
No, wait. Wait. No, because this is what we gonna talk about.
Wait, y'all what?
So we gonna talk about how
getting off.
So you wasn't all Joe and ball up and ball great. He going this, that, and other. You wasn't hyping ball up earlier in the chat. You wasn't hyping.
I said Ball has a nice game. He should be starting over Graham.
Okay, so if you saying he got a nice game, so if his game is so nice, how is Ben padding his stats playing against him?
Because he's still a young bull and Ben taking advantage of that.
The ball. Listen, first of all, when Ben got on him, he only had like 11 points. He ended the game with 13. He wasn't playing that good. Stop.
Listen, my thing is, I'm shocked that
Gordon Hayward ended with 20, 7 for 15.
I'm more shocked that.
I agree. I agree.
I thought they average. Don't act like he's not a baller.
Who?
Gordon Hayward. I mean, he's
but why would you take Ben off of him?
Well, that's that.
Maybe they felt like they needed to put Ben on the ball handler to keep him from penetrating. But I that's why I said I thought it would have been better to put him on Rozier when Rozier started cooking.
Nah, I don't think nobody can't chase Rozier around them screens. That would have been
that's true. No, you know what? That's true. That's
Rozier would have ran Ben ragged. I don't think nobody's really stopping Rozier the way he's playing tonight. I mean, even one time Ben did have a shot to jump at him and he fully extended and Rozier still shot his lights out. Like he was cooking tonight. I'm more surprised that they giving Graham all this time over the ball. Ball to me. I mean, I know Graham, he averaged 18 points last year. He was a high pick, so I think you want to, try to keep him in the lineup. But Ball probably the better option for that team, be honest with you. But
but he's still a young boy.
That's their problem.
Yeah, he is still a young boy. They got to work him in, let him get his feet wet in the league. But we actually had a Danny Green sighting.
Yeah, about that.
You heard me talking about. See, every time I talk about somebody on the pod, y'all notice, except Ben, they game steps up.
Hold on, but did Danny Green hit a 3 after
triple double ain't stepping up?
Hold on. Did he hit a 3 after half?
I mean, Draymond Green stats.
No, Draymond don't get triple doubles. He only averaged 9 points a game.
Yes, he do. He get triple doubles.
He only averaged 9 points a game. He don't get
he get a what was it, a double triple?
He get a double. He get a triple single.
He get a triple single.
It's like when you try to knock Draymond. When you try to knock Draymond for passing to Steph and Clay, I mean, like Ben is passing to Steph. He's passing to Toby.
Oh yeah, he's passing to them now, and look at what.
You can't. You know what I mean? Like, okay, don't knock Draymond for it.
Draymond can't carry Ben Simmons' jockstrap.
Yes,
I'll say it. No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
Ethan, to answer your question, he didn't have any threes after the halftime, but he did have 3 threes in the half, and he only shot 4 of 7. He didn't take a lot of shots.
He shot 3 of 6.
He got his in and was like, I'm good.
Yeah, he was 4 of 7 for the total game. So
he did.
No, but for the team though, to me, I'm impressed.
So I'm okay.
This was a nice team win, and this is the stuff I was saying about, because I get the points that y'all make about Ben Simmons with the stuff that he does. But the reason why I'm saying I can accept that, if the other guys do what they do, if Seth Curry can hit those open shots, if Toby is hitting his open shots, even Shake stepped up. I mean, bounced back after a couple of rough games.
Yeah,
if these guys hit their shots, that's what I'm saying.
Shake finished with 18. We play with a rotation of 9 players. He only played 9 players, and I think these are the players that should be playing. I'm looking at everybody who didn't play because of a coach's decision, and I don't see anybody that should have gotten the game.
Embiid was our third leading scorer. That's how well everybody was shooting tonight. And because they was bottling in and jumping back on Embiid, we were able to get it to these open shooters with Ben Embiid pushing the issue inside. With Ben Embiid pushing the issue inside, it opened up the outside.
With B primarily. Ben don't really push the issue inside.
That's what I want to
do. When he
say what you want to say about Ben Simmons, but at the end of the game, in his 2 games that he did this year, he got the big shot that we needed when we needed shots on down the stretch.
You mean the hoop that Seth threw him?
Yes, and Seth assisted on both of the hoops in the game.
Oh, you mean after Ben passed it to him to set it up first, and then Seth gave it back? That's
you gotta understand.
No. The first one was Ben got the ball down low and pump fake, and he didn't throw it out. He actually got it and he laid the ball up, and we needed that shot. That was a big shot.
Right.
And then Seth came down and then Ben gave him the ball, and then Seth gave him a nice oop. Those were money shots. That was key moments in the fourth quarter that Ben Simmons, your boy Ephraim, stepped up.
I think I want to see.
That's not my man.
That's my man.
I think I want to see. Actually, I think I want to see the scoring more or less how it is now. How this game ended. Wow. Toby, Seth, then Embiid. I think we flow a little better like that.
That depends on the opponent. That you get that kind of a flow when your big man is that dominant, and they gotta show that much attention to it. Yeah. That opens up everything.
He was passing out, and they was doing a lot. The ball movement, that's what I want to see. That ball movement, open man, hit the shot. The ball movement tonight was great, even from B.
It was.
A couple of times it stuck, but B was moving that ball too.
But this is what I was saying I wanted to see from Doc. And I mean, it's still, but
it only works when you're hitting shots.
Let's be honest. Charlotte was coming off of a second half of a back-to-back. So they just played the night before.
Okay.
So, but that's what the NBA is now. So, and it's still a small sample size, but we're halfway point to that 10-game mark where I really want to, where I can really judge them for myself. Yeah. But I like the fact that it looks like they're getting more and more comfortable with Doc's system. That's what I was saying last time, that this system was still new to them.
With me, it seems like, and I agree. I mean, the offense to me, I think runs through B, but what it seems to me is that the last 2 games was decisive victories, right? And it was the least 3-pointers B shot. He was 63% from the field, 7 for 11. That's where he should be. I'm maybe not as high as 60, but anywhere between 55 and 60% B should be shooting every single night. 2 threes. He was 1 or 2. I'm cool with that. When you get to the point where you're shooting 6, 5, and 6 threes a game, you wasting shots. This is, to me, this is what's the word I'm looking for? A prototype, or if you will, how our offense should look moving forward. Every game should look similar to this, with Bede in the paint, taking 15 shots around the basket, 2 3-pointers. If he get hot, let's say he go 2 for 2. All right, you can shoot 2 more. Go ahead and have at it. But for the most part, he need to be in that paint banging.
But he wasn't in the paint. But he wasn't in the paint banging like that. He was. That's that mid. This, if you look at it, a lot of his shots.
I mean, I'm not saying you got to be.
You just don't want him taking them threes
around that.
I know what you're saying. You just don't want him taking the threes. But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I was saying to me, I think that Ben and Bede can coexist because Bede is so effective at that mid-range area. Like it, because most dudes, let's be honest, there's not a lot of guys his size out there. And he looks so comfortable just shooting that, like you know how Dirk, you should just pull up and shoot. Of course, Dirk got way better range, but how Dirk would just shoot, and it's like you can't block it because he's so big. And I think that's like with Bede, you don't got a lot of guys that's his size.
You know why?
Even other dudes that's supposed to be big is not his size.
I agree, and I honestly think.
But you know why I think it's going to be hard for them to coexist, and I'm gonna tell you, the defensive philosophies aren't what they. You'll see in the season when we play good defensive teams. For some reason, I don't know why these teams run and guard Ben at the top of the key for some reason, and they give him lanes. And they give him lanes to run to the basket so he can jump and pass. You will see the better defensive team sag off of that.
I already told you that, but they
guarding Ben when he gets to the half court.
I already told you why they don't.
Like, what are you doing now? Come playoff time, that's not happening. We all know that.
No, it does. You know why? You know why they?
Do you agree?
Huh? No, I don't.
Do you agree? Come playoff time, that's not happening.
No, I don't.
It's a different team.
Well, first of all, everything they do in the half court set, it's not just about Ben trying to run and set. If you look, certain things they have Embiid. Doc has Embiid playing in that mid-range area where sometimes he dumps it down to Ben if he has a smaller guy on him. Like Tim said about that layup that he got down there, he had the mismatch. Bede threw it down there, and when he throw it to him, like 3 dudes collapse in there, and then that opens out the outside.
You're not listening. If you're not playing Ben at the top of the key and you dropping down, that's going to eliminate the entry pass to Bede.
But I already told you last week, this is why they drop. This is why they step up. If you step back too far, you're giving an athletic, fast guy momentum. So now, unless you got somebody like Lowry, Lowry would jump over there and try to last second get the charge. But a lot of these dudes ain't necessarily as quick to get that.
But that's what you're going to get in the playoffs. You're going to get better, smarter defensive teams who ain't going to allow that. I'm telling you, that's what Boston did. You got to remember, that's what beat. Let
me give you the X factor, though. Hold
on. That's what Simmons was doing all year up until he got in the playoffs, the last couple playoffs, and that's what they do.
He didn't play this last playoff.
They not. Well, the last ones he played.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. So we're going to see the same thing happen this year. They're going to specifically scout for him. Now, if Tobias is set for
that's my point that I'm making. It's different now because with Tobias on his game being retaught by Doc Rivers, because remember, y'all, everybody keeps saying that Ben didn't show up, but Tobias is the one who hasn't showed up. But if we got the new Tobias,
I agree,
and it looks like we got him, then it's a whole different ballgame. Because to me, I thought he reached a ceiling, but I've been seeing a whole different person last 2 games.
But that's the point. And this the part I get y'all concerns, but this is the part. Remember, we've been arguing this for like 5 years. Brett Brown is a horrible coach. Absolutely. And he makes horrible adjustments. This team has been talented enough to beat other teams and be in position to win. That's like the game tonight. We had that big lead. It started to dwindle away. Doc called certain plays and set up stuff a certain way.
He ran with the bench a little bit too long for me on that one, on when they start coming back too. But go ahead.
I mean, possibly.
Nah, I don't think so. He did
yeah, because you still got to get your starters some rest for the down.
The timeout. Yeah. That team ain't talented enough to keep up with us. Be honest.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about the coaching, and this is why I'm saying like I gotta wait and see this year as well. But Doc made calls, certain plays. That's why Brett teams used to get smoked in the second half. He don't make adjustments. You've seen already time and again this year in the Toronto game. We came out in the second half. Doc made subtle adjustments in how the offense attacked and how we played defense, and we held off to get those wins.
Let's talk about the bench real quick. How y'all think the bench did?
I like Maxey, man. I like Maxey.
He got a floater. I like his floater.
Yeah, his offensive prowess.
50%.
I like it.
He got game. He got legit game. He gonna be
his first NBA 3.
Yeah, he gonna be one of our future stars coming off this team.
Shake's still that ball too, though.
Yo, what's crazy though? Oh yeah, no, Shake's still nice. I like Shake too. What's crazy is we shot all our starters shot pretty much 60%.
Exactly.
From the field. Like we was hooping tonight. Everybody, I mean, you couldn't stop it. Truth be told, I do think Charlotte is actually a talented team.
They are.
Terribly coached. They're terribly coached.
No,
they take so many bad shots.
I mean, but truth be told, that's what this league is. Because we at a certain point, we took a lot of bad shots. Remember,
Seth Curry got them. Everybody taking those bad shots. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the league is like. And sometimes you going to hit. Sixers was fortunate. Honestly, I think the Sixers, for the most part, we had good ball movement, but you're going to take a couple of them bad shots. But we was just splashing. We was hitting from everywhere tonight. I mean, it was crazy. But I think a lot of them shots that Charlotte taking, more often than not, a lot of them Jones they might hit. Like even Graham went from 18 points a game. He averaging 9 points a game right now. Like he's way off. From
that's what he is. You gotta understand.
It could be.
I was trying to tell y'all this or Rez this last year. He was playing on a bad team and he took a ton of shots. Dude was shooting like 40% from field and under the NBA average from three. He took a ton of shots.
I mean, I think he was shooting 30. Team. What was you shooting last year for three? I think it was like 30. It was high 30s, wasn't it?
I don't think it was high 30s. He was shooting a bad field goal percentage.
I mean, he was doing a lot of scoring. I can't hate on him. I can't hate on him from last year.
What y'all thought about LaMelo so far?
He was shooting from last year. Hold, let me say this real quick. You can't hate on this. From last year, he was shooting 37%. That's above league average. 37% for three. That's actually pretty good. That's what I'm saying. He just having a down couple games right now.
Hold on. His field goal percentage last year was 38%.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad for field goal all around. But I don't know how you shoot 1 point higher 3 point. Then
that means most of his shots was jacking threes, and that's why your shooting average is gonna be like that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but 3 point wise,
the Steph Curryization of the league.
Yeah, that's what happened. Only the chef could do it, man. They try and jack his swag. It's only a couple players that could do that. Like you got Trae Young that look like he's doing that consistently. It ain't too many players that can shoot.
Yo, Atlanta look for real, bro. Atlanta look for real.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, we'll be playing them in a couple of weeks, but we're gonna enjoy this winning night. The Sixers beat the Charlotte Hornets
again.
The back-to-back. We play on Monday. Well, we beat on 127, 112.
So I'm interested to see how that bounce back though, because like I said, Charlotte just played a back-to-back. So now we're gonna get a fresh Charlotte against a fresh us. Yeah, and we should mop them.
So thanks for joining us. We will be back tomorrow after the Eagles game. Are they hosted or they away?
Trash.
Do it matter?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
This season is a wrap. Garbage. This season, I know I got the hoodie on. I'm representing hard.
They tanking. Nobody even playing. Nobody's playing.
Eagles post game is going to be in around the league for the NBA.
Yeah. And before we get out here, the boy Mikal Bridges.
Don't listen. See, don't get me started.
Balling. He's averaging 15
I think we all knew that this was going to happen.
3-point land, 53% from the field.
I've been posting the stats. I've been showing y'all the stats. Yeah, I've been posting them. I've been watching Phoenix. Phoenix doing their thing too.
They 5-1, just like we're 5-1.
They may be legit contenders to go.
I actually thought they was going to turn the corner last season when they got Monty as the coach. But now they added CP3.
That's a problem.
Mikal Bridges is the truth. It was the worst. Hold on 1 second. Since you brought him up, I gotta speak my piece. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this till forever. That one move, just solidified how bad the Brett Brown regime really was. It really did. Like that encompassed everything we was talking about all this time when we were talking about Brett Brown and the bad decision making, the bad coaching. This dude
That's not true. We got Zaire Smith out the deal. All right.
Is he free? Is he selling hot dogs? Is he selling hot dogs yet?
We out, y'all. We talk to y'all tomorrow.
We playing for the first seed. Listen,
I think he worked the concession
first seed in the East. That's what Doc said. First seed in the East. That's what we.
I told you from the jump. That's what we going for.
We talk to y'all tomorrow.